Alright, I'm like, actually walking all the way from the park, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I just got done, like, being up in class or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to, like, do leadership and all that, you feel me? I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I know I, like, forgot to do a video, like, this morning or whatever, whatnot, shit, but, hey, I had to get here, you know what I'm saying? For real. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I actually did or whatever. When I, shit, for real though, had to take care of my business. You know what I mean? For real though, because like I don't want my I didn't want my teacher to think that I was like playing or whatever. When she thought I wasn't even at the pole. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I like took a picture and I showed it to her that I was and I showed her that I was here. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I thought like, a K-pop, I thought the K-pop was fun to like, you know, take over or whatever. But I found out that they was already done or whatsoever, whatnot, shit. Bro though. Anyway, so yeah, I mean like I'm just like, glad I like, did all that. Like, came all the way out here or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Now I'm about to go home or whatever or whatnot, shit. For real though. Anyway, yeah. I'm like, I'm not even making an excuse shit. I didn't make an excuse for nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, in the beginning, when I like, got here, like, that shit, and I actually thought my teacher was like, shit, wasn't coming. I was like, oh my goodness, where is she? You know what I'm saying? I kept on looking at the clock on my phone and all that. And shit, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's almost 9:15. You know what I mean? Past the time, all that, and I was like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? The ground was like, wet or whatever, whatnot, but it's like, you know, not even that bad or whatever. I mean, like, it must have rained yesterday or whatever, whatnot, shit, but it's not that bad, though. No shit, it wasn't raining today. I mean, for real though, but yeah, I'm just glad that she like, came or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't gonna leave. I wasn't gonna leave at all. That shit, for real though. I stayed there or whatever and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Kept on waiting and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I was not gonna leave at all. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, I was like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh man, she not coming. Man, like, I'm gonna go to the house, I'm gonna go to the crib, chill, and whatever and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I mean? Anyway, so now I'm gonna go to the house because, like, yeah, I mean, like, so I'm gonna, like, put the stuff up or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm gonna just, like, just chill or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Just sit back and watch the King of the Hill, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, soon. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be awesome, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, uh, for real though, when they hit like 12 o'clock, you already know. Or to that Brewers game, you already know when it is. For real though. For real though, but I got to see how it play out though. You know what I'm saying? For real, because like, yeah, sometimes like, you know what I'm saying, when I like 12 o'clock hit, or whatever at a certain time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just like be some mess or whatever. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah. Of course, my teacher like, planning on taking me to a Packers game, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean like shoot. You like, do I watch the Packers or whatever? I'm like, nah. But you know what I'm saying? I go to the, like, you know what I'm saying? I go there or whatever. So, you know what I mean? For real. I'm gonna watch the game or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no big dang give in. For real though. I will do that. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna like, end up like, doing that or whatever. You know what I mean? For real though. And plus, I like, got to learn some like other moves or whatever for my form or whatever. know what I'm saying? Because she said she was going, like, show me a big chunk of it or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Know what I mean? Like, shoot. I was doing my moves good and stuff like that, but I don't think I was doing it correctly. You know what I'm saying? So they showed me the correct way how to do my moves. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't go like, be all man and stuff like that. And then she just like, you know what I mean? Being like, oh, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're doing. Oh no, don't try to show me that. I know what I'm doing in that shit. I wasn't gonna be like that. You feel me? I wasn't gonna be trying to act like I was know it all or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because why? I have to show respect. Show respect to my teachers, show respect to my friends and all that. You feel me? Bro, I have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that class. Because like if I like, and show any kind of disrespect. You already know my teacher gonna let me have it. You already know what it is. For real though. She gonna like just come at me just like, give me a talking to. Like, look here, mister. Like, for real, I already know that. You know what I'm saying? Well though, but anyway. Yeah, I'ma just like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep like, my shit. You know that shit? For real though. I mean like my brain could speak all the like, profanity words on the can or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But as for my mouth, nah, just like just keep it silent. You feel? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I wasn't like, thinking about like nothing bad to say or nothing like that. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I know I ate like piece of bread when I like, got done working out and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing I have in my room. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, you feel me? For real though, because I wasn't gonna come to class. Like, when my belly all starving and stuff. You know what I mean? Up there rubbing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that won't be good. You feel me? That won't be good at all, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm just like, go ahead, go home, see what's up. You know what I mean? Just like start chilling. You know what I'm saying? Play my game that I have on my phone or whatsoever, whatnot. That's it. Go do what I do. Or whatever. That's it. I probably might play my game or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm planning to do until I like get picked up to go to the Brewers game or whatever. Know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so now I'm just like, just make sure that I walk all the way to like, the other park or whatever, because yeah, I be passing like, parks like a mother, for real though. Know what I mean? I think it's like, you know what I'm saying? Just parts that's connected to each other or whatever, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? But hey, that's how it is. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so I don't like, mind it or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Gotta walk all down the street or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real. Anyway, so yeah, it's just like go cool or something. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna like, be out there like, doing a lot of stuff or whatever. I know I make fun of myself, you know what I'm saying, walking across the street or whatever when not doing this video or whatever, but I was gonna do it anyway, go, you know what I'm saying, for real though, you know what I mean, because I'm always like make content, you know what I mean, on this channel and my other channel too, you feel me, for real though, you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing gonna go hold me up. You feel me? For real though. Unless if I like allow it to, you feel me? But this video might end up like, me cutting out to the end or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the 10 minutes gonna be up, you know what I mean? But I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. You feel me? For real though. But anyway, so yeah. I'm gonna like, just go here and do my thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, But teacher said if it rains, you know what I'm saying? Toronto, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. She told me to bring a big old raincoat, but I don't have no raincoat though. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a big old coat, you know what I mean? Anyway, rain or not, you feel me? But anyway, like, comment and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the bell notification so you can see my next upload and my next post, and to make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.